Prynawn da, a chroeso I ddinas Cardiff ac I ceremony radio Prifysgol Cardiff. Good afternoon and welcome to the City of Cardiff and to the graduation ceremony of Cardiff University. I'm Louise Casella and it is with great pleasure that as University Director I welcome you all to today's graduation ceremony. We're here to celebrate our students' achievements and I'm particularly pleased to welcome parents, family and friends to join us in this celebration. I'm joined here on the stage by the Vice Chair of the University's Governing Council, the Vice-Chancellor, academic staff and the Students' Union representative. The Vice-Chair of Council, Mr Dick Roberts, will formally open proceedings and the Vice-Chancellor, Dr David Grant, will receive all graduates to their awards. To my left is Professor Shona Davis, the University's orator, and later she will introduce our Honorary Fellow. Honorary Fellowships are awarded at our graduation ceremonies to those who have achieved international distinction in their field, and today we are honoured to welcome Mr Elwood Roberts. Students, today marks a marvellous milestone in your life, as it does in the lives of those who supported you over the last few years. I'm sure it will enhance your understanding and enjoyment of the day if we spend a few moments going through the procedures for today's ceremony. For those of you receiving an award today, perhaps you thought passing your exams was the biggest challenge in gaining your degree, but you still have to cross this stage without tripping over and shake hands with the right person and try not to seek your award from anyone other than the Vice-Chancellor. The order of proceedings is included in the programme, along with the words used for the various stages of the ceremony. A presenter will read out the names of the students being received the same award. When each name is called, the student will ascend the stage, walk towards the Vice-Chancellor and shake his hand, gently, please. Whilst past experience has shown that this can sometimes be a little more challenging for some than it sounds, your approach to the stage and your return to your seat will be carefully guided by our marshals, so do not worry. Once the ceremony is underway, it really is a case of follow the leader. When you leave the stage, you will stand with your group facing the Vice-Chancellor, who will formally receive you to your awards, and you will doff in reply, and will then be reseated by the marshals. When all awards have been received, the graduates will be asked to stand to receive the university's greetings. At the very end of today's ceremony, please then stand for the exit of the platform party. Can I ask everybody, do you have a mobile phone with you? If so, could you check now, please, that it's switched off? We will be providing some musical entertainment later in the ceremony, and I can assure you that it will be better than anything your combined ringtones can produce. Everyone, I know you're immensely proud of your graduate today, but can I invite you to clap only after the Vice-Chancellor has admitted each group of graduates to their awards, and not as each one crosses the stage. This will ensure that your hands are still in reasonable working order by the end of the ceremony, and that you make it out of here before nightfall. And finally, please do enjoy the ceremony.
Brando, mae gen i'r pleser i groesawu i'r seremoni radio hon yn Nair Dewi Sant heddiw. It must come as a great disappointment to all of you to look at your programmes and find out that I'm not Hugh Edwards. Not less a disappointment to me to find that no prompt is visible for News at 10. But unfortunately, Hugh is doing other things with matters of state this afternoon. Welcome to Cardiff and welcome to St David's Hall. May I first introduce myself. I'm Dick Roberts and I've been privileged to be Vice Chair of the Council of this University now for some 4 years. Fel isgadeirydd cyngor y Brifysgol yn y Nghaerdydd, rwyf yn gobeithio y byddwch yn mwynhau seremoni gan raddu lwyddiant y rai sydd yn gradw heddiw. The theme for today is really one of congratulation. Congratulations, first of all, on winning admission to this university. Cardiff is one of the most sought-after universities in the United Kingdom. Admission standards are high, and selection, as you all remember, is extremely competitive. For every one of you who is graduating today, 6 or 7 other applicants were disappointed. I said one of the most sought-after universities in the United Kingdom. I should have said one of the most sought-after in the world, because many of you will have travelled great distances for the challenging rewards of a Cardiff University degree course. We know that trend is continuing, International applications for places next year have risen by 32%, and it's evidence of how Cardiff students are valued throughout the world. Secondly, congratulations on your years of study here at Cardiff. Research-led teaching is one of the distinctive features of this university. Your lecturers are some of the most original and pioneering thinkers in their fields, and many of you will have participated in research projects, learned to ask new questions, challenge conventional wisdom. Whether you stay in academic research or you pursue another career, I hope that the free, inquiring state of mind that you've had at Cardiff University will stay with you. This year, the inspectors of the UK review body for university teaching gave Cardiff the highest possible rating for standards of teaching and learning. They particularly praised the partnerships with students at all levels of decision-making. You should also be congratulated for studying at this fine academic schools represented here today, with more than 1,400 students and staff. The School of European Studies is one of the largest and most dynamic schools of its type in the UK. Research covers everything from public policy, Welsh politics, languages, European cinema, to the protest songs of Leonard Cohen. As graduates, there are career opportunities for you in public bodies such as the British Council, and of course here in the Welsh Assembly, and research posts with members of Parliament, AMs, business and the media. The School of City and Regional Planning is the top-rated planning school in the UK for both teaching and research. Graduates of the school can be assured of professional support and friendship of a wide network of former students of the school, built up of more than 40 years. These include professionals working across the public, private and third sectors at the very highest levels of the built environment professions. In the private sector, former graduates are leading and directing some of the largest interdisciplinary consultancies in the field of the built environment. Others have dedicated their professional careers to public service, ensuring a strong voice for planning in national, regional and local debates on planning, as well as overseas. Some of the school's most recent graduates are already showing their potential in being future leaders in the profession, with recent rewards in the Royal Town Planning Institute's prestigious Young Planner of the Year prize. The School of Welsh is a dynamic and successful school, with research and teaching of the highest quality. Government assessments have acknowledged the excellence of our research, while the school has also been highly commended for the academic care it gives to its students. It is one of the oldest departments of Welsh in Wales, and the oldest established chair of Welsh is here in Cardiff. For over a century, the department has contributed to the life and culture of Wales and has produced eminent scholars and writers, including W.J. Griffith, J.G. Williams, A.O.H. Jarman, and Saunders Lewis. Thirdly, congratulations on what you as students have brought to Cardiff and to Wales. In recent years, students have successfully combined study with setting up their own businesses. Their efforts have helped the homeless here in Cardiff and paid for such things overseas as clean water in Africa, among other worthy causes. Student concerts are helping to make Cardiff one of the most vibrant and energetic cities in Britain, and we'll hear later from one of the outstanding talents of the university's Cardiff International Academy of Voice. Your sporting contributions have again been enormous, and this year you've generously helped in teaching your colleagues at Swansea how to play rugby. Many of you will have taken part in Swansea Volunteering Cardiff, something which I've had some association with in my role as Vice Chair. This is one of the largest such schemes in the country. You have given more than 100,000 hours of your most precious commodity, your time, in the past year, helping more than 1,000 people every week. You are the prime reason why Cardiff University is so valued in its own home city, and the Council of this university is justly proud of your achievements. Finally, of course, congratulations on becoming university graduates today. The most recent university tables at times rank Cardiff particularly highly for the quality of its careers in the students follow. Around the world, Cardiff graduates are leaders in business, in the arts, in healthcare, and of course in all fields of academic study. And I know you will build upon that reputation. And there's one other group to be congratulated as well, and that's your parents, your partners, and your families. Congratulations not only on finding your way to this lovely city and funding the support of your children, but also in graduating, enjoying their success in the achievements of the 3 years or more that they've spent at this university. And I'm delighted you can join us on what is this very special occasion. I've had a long association with this university going back to the 60s when I was a student here, and have had time as a part-time lecturer and also have served on the University Council. I say that not in recognition of what I've done, but in what I feel is important about your links with the university. This university depends very much on its alumni. They are vital in going forward in building the international reputation that Cardiff seeks to achieve. They are vital in keeping Cardiff at the forefront of university education in this country. As the premier university in Wales, as a member of the Russell Group, these are achievements we value, these are achievements we wish to protect. And I hope today is a new beginning for you. You join the worldwide family of alumni. It's a family that helps us keep in touch with each other, and I hope with us as a university. And I hope you remember and share your experience, so when you come back to see us, I hope often, and you will continue to support us, so that the next generation of students can benefit, as you have done, from the outstanding teaching and learning here at Cardiff University. Diolch yn fawr.
Nerth gwlad y gwybodaeth. Boed hysbys i holl aelodau'r Brifysgol ac ar hyd y lled y byd fod cynulliad o Brifysgol Caerdydd yn cael ei gynnal heddiw ym Mhrifddinas Cymru. O dan awdurdod Siarter Frenhinol y Brifysgol, mae'r cynulliad hwn yn cyfarfod i dderbyn y myfyrwyr sydd yn rhinwedd eu hasidiaethau hysgolheictod wedi harholi'n briodol yn unol â statudau'r Brifysgol ac wedi cael yn deilwng o'i graddau. Wrth forygu llwyddiant y rhai sy'n graddio yn y cynulliad hwn, fe hatgoffwn eu cyfrifoldeb i gyfrannu o werthoedd y Brifysgol hon. Nod iddynt hwy yw ceisio drwy y cyflawniadau wasanaethu ar lles pawb, ymdrechu i sicrhau rhagoriaeth ym mhob peth ac yn boeni am ddyfodol ein byd. Gwrandewch yn awchus ar ddoethineb gan ei fod yn cynnig gobaith a gwirionedd ym mhob cenhedlaeth. Nerth gwlad y gwybodaeth. A nation's strength is in its learning. Let it be known to all members of the university and throughout the world that today in the capital city of Wales, a congregation of Cardiff University is taking place. Under the authority of the university's Royal Charter, this congregation meets to receive those students who, by virtue of their studies and scholarship, have been appropriately examined according to the statutes of the university and found worthy of their degrees. We celebrate the success of those who graduate in this congregation and in doing so remind them of the responsibility to share in the values of this university. It is for them to seek through their achievements to serve the common good, to strive for excellence on all things and care for the future of our world. Be attentive to wisdom, for it offers hope and truth in every generation.
I, Professor Terry Marsden, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. James William Ashford. Matthew Bangay. Murray James Behan. Richard Anthony Bergman. Emma Elizabeth Blackwood. Katie Louise Brooker. Stephanie Coupe. Matthew Deans. Jade Lorraine Ellis. Fiona Claire Gandy. Gethin Claire George. Christopher Griggs Trevathan. Ivan Gwilym. Charlotte Haynes. Jamie Louise Hannaford Clark. Rachel Mayer Hopkins. Richard Hugh James. Nicholas Kavanagh. Tamsin Ray Law.
Now, good afternoon. At this point in the ceremony, and at other equivalent times, it is a tradition of the university for the Vice-Chancellor to speak in Welsh to receive each group of graduates to their awards. The Welsh phrase I will use, when translated, means, "Through the authority conferred upon me by the university, I receive you to the degree, which I will name, and to all the privileges of that degree." Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, derbyniaf chwi I radd baglwr mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl frynu'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Matthew John Lord. Ailey McCallum. Emma Louise Pierce. Alan James Pitt. Abigail Rees. Murray Ross. Liam John Scott. Harry John Sedman. Luke Simpson. David Robert Arthur Smith. Kerry Jane Smith. Kirsty Smith. Stephen Trithall. Hugh John Tyler. Christopher Charles Walker. Daniel Simon Wheatley. Nicholas Barnett. Benjamin Bush.
Prwy awdurdod a brifysgol, ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl fyrranio radd hon. Congratulations.
Olivia Colson. Rhys Evans. Harriet Sarah Frierson. Alexandra Jane Hall. James Gareth Harris. Andrew Hibbard. Gemma Hayden. Kurt Vincent John. Mary Johnson. Rebecca Clare Jones. David Oliver Meccarini. Virginia Charlotte Morehouse. Ellen Wynne Morris. Charlotte Northam. David Ross. Catherine Elizabeth Sultrick. Nicole Stacey. Harriet Wolfe.
Prwy awdurdod a brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl fyrranio radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor David Boucher, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Anouk Eloise Sintuki Angibo. Matthew John Berry. Morgan Hugh Edwards. Alexia Hereford. Emma Louise Howell. Sarah Wynne Jenkins. James Robert Stileman. Fiona White. Dina Jane Dorr. Elspeth Gardner. Rebecca Grace Jack. Lydia Rose Claire Thomas. Jennifer Colgan. Elizabeth Oliver. Georgina Louise Brimelow. Melanie Kaplan. Rhys Davis. Claudia Dickinson. John Harry Alexander Foxall. Lowry Elizabeth Jones. Nia Kate Lewis.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol, ymdiriedwyd I mi derbaniad chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I holl ffyraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
David MacDonald. Amy Marie Thomas. Sarah Jane Tibbets. Helen Frances Jenkinson. Thomas William Watson. Sophie Camilla Glazer. Holly Marie Bassett. Gweno Fleur Bluffin. Mary Ellen Davis. Sonia Jadoudi. Fiona Sarah Edwards. Elizabeth Louise Guy. Victoria Jane Johnson. Nicola Lewis. Suzanne Jane McDougall. Charlotte Elizabeth Manning. Amy Mitchell. Aisling Mary Moran. Ian Alexander Peter Mumby. Stephanie June Perkins.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol, ymdiriedwyd I mi derbaniad chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I holl ffyraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Lisa Phillips. Lydia Margaret Ramsey. Alice Swainson. Stephanie Victoria Yates. Jennifer Kate Hooling. Edward Alexander Osborne, Laura Ash, Frances Helen McEwen, Elizabeth Frances Butler, Samuel Robert Naylor, Angela Laura Pook, Lucy Jennifer Knowles, Simon Matthew Wyatt, Katie Teresa Moore, Natasha Jane Rope, Claire Margaret Angela O'Donnell, Elizabeth Charish Millinship, Eleni Maria Argyros, Emily Lucille Brinley, Georgia Briscoe, Anthony Derek Gino Corradi, Antonina Darborn,
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymdiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I holl ffrania radd hon. Congratulations.
Emily Charlotte Foley, Arabella Itani, Patricia Lopez, Harry Medland, Ellen Angarad Morgan, Carly Joanne Sampson, Lauren Sir Assey, Daniel Robert Tennant Ralphs, Louise Truslove, Catherine Turner, Emma Charlotte Ward, Mia Holsing, Duncan Alexander Reed, Natasha Louise Bound, Edward David Jeffcoat Carey, Joseph Curtis, Rebecca Allison Donson, Rachel Louise Mooney, Alexander John Viol,
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol, ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I holl frenio'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Maria Barton. Sophie Hadija Durant. Robert Armin Schuster. Kimberly Louise Atkinson. Charlotte Emily Hughes. Amy Lowcock. Daisy Norman. Joseph Paul Roberts. Kaylee Megan Sexton. Jessica Watson. Hannah Louise Weber. Claire Conway. Caitlin Meyer Foley. Catherine Helen Gorman. Caris Hazel. Holly Robinson. Chloe Nina Sanham. Georgina Tanner. Eleanor Francis Warren.
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol, ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I holl frenio'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor David Boucher, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Economic and Social Studies. Anna Helena Alexandrovich. Niall James Allen. Ravtek Singh Desi. Alexandra Maria Kosinska. Daniel Murch. Natalia Popova. Mary Stevens. Charlotte Alice Bolton Oliver. Lamorna Daisy Kenner. Maria Margarita Partakis. Sarah Bennett. Thomas Michael Bentley. Anthony John Biswell. Michael John Patrick Carey. Amen Shushan. Scott John Darcy. Adam Dodson. Jonathan Edward Evans. Harry Simon Gates. Rowena Claire Grunwell. Bhupinder Hare. Nicholas Hatton.
Trwy awdurdod a prifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi i'r baglor mewn astudiaethau, economaidd a chymdeithasol ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
David Jenkins. Adam Uhas. Shelley Cahill. Robert Donald Angus Lennox. Kirsty Logan. Anthony Mansell. Peter Robert Merry. Melissa Moore. Joshua Mullins. Michaela Jane Neild. Oliver Palmer. Jason Porter. Robert Lee Sankey. Robert Simpson. Josh Snook. Jacob Luke Sumner. Craig David Sutherland. Camilla Sarah Elizabeth Weston. James Wheeler. Stevie Wilson. Jacob Walmer. Nicholas Young. Nabil Chowdhury. Joe Spark.
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn astudiaethau, economaeth a chymdeithasol ag ei holl ffwrania radd hon. Congratulations.
Crawley. Sarah Boosie. Sam Coates. Owen Paul Davis. Amy Louise Dingley Jones. Toby Edward Fairlam. Lauren Marie Fern. Helen Kathleen Fitzgerald. Richard Peter Gale. Sam Gilbert. Joel William David Guest. Adam David Hutchings. Duo Jalmari Hainanin, Alexander Izet. Ruth Mercer. Hugh Michael William Morris. Owen Gareth Thomas. Colleen Sophie Teresa Briquet. Alexandra Combe. Fanny Dufreshu. Nicholas Irwin. Edward Moberly. Jessica Savant. Marion Thomas. Camille Veillon.
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn astudiaethau, economaeth a chymdeithasol ag ei holl ffwraniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Rwy fi, yr athro Siona Davies, yn cyflwyno'r rhai sydd wedi derbyn gradd baglor yn y celfyddydau. Elin Hall Evans, Suzanne Condon, Kimberly Jade Cooper, James Christian Cope, Alaw Dafydd, Gemma Louise Elliott, Eirgain Vaughan Evans, Joanne Full, Ashley Elizabeth Herford, Ffion James, Lois Gwenllian Jones, Elaine Haf Llwyd, Margaret Lowe, Laura Olding, Annie Llun Parry, Gwilym Dwyfor Parry, Sian Beinon Powell.
Rwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I roedd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I holl ffyraniau roedd hon, llongyfachiadau.
Nia Angharad Rhys, Charles Roger Thomas, Sian Ffion Thomas, Kelly Louise Wickham, Hannah Jane Williams, Martin Lloyd Williams, Fflir Angharad, Sioned Wyn Jones, Katie Morris, Elliw Mai Hughes, Llyr Gwyn Lewis, Leige Martins Waring, Sioned Eleri Canning, Joanna Maria Dix, Steffan Hugh Watkins, Naomi Ellen Williams, Awen Eleri Williams, Catrin Heledd Williams.
Rwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I holl ffreniau radd hon. Ynglyfachiadau.
I, Professor Teresa Rees, introduce those who've received the degree of Master of Arts. Heledd Wyn Jones. Siwan Maya Thomas. Steffan Rhys Williams. Branwen Hawf Williams. Vanessa DeVoe, Alessandra Gontios Paredes, Alexander Hartman, Hussein Kaimogli, Katerina Stair, Michael Troll. Yusong Wang. And Anne-Marie Stead.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol, am ddeirriedwyd I mi, derbaniaf chwi I rath athro yn y celfyddydau, ac I holl franio rath hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Teresa Rees, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Science. Susan Jane Geet. Thomas Hugh Miles. Ruth Newman. Matthew John Tribeck. Elkie Ruth Winton. Cheng Ying Lai. Michelle Budgeon. Emma Louise Davis. Mayumi Hirasawa. Yu Qing Kwang. Wing Fai Kwang. Mai Ying Lao. Najmia Mamat Mukhota. Matthew Kieran Nouch. Nagnika Sanga. Anne-Marie Buari. Wei Wei Wu. Tao Zhu. Zhu Pingyang. David Matthew Bowen. Fiona Caroline Brereton. And James Itlian Brewer.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol, am ddeirriedwyd I mi, derbaniaf chwi I rath athro mewn gwyddoniaeth, ac I holl frenio'r rath hon. Congratulations.
Christopher Roy Clark. Jonathan Luke Darney. Iestyn Rhys Davis. Owain Davis. Miriam Evans. Esme Claire Tristram Farewell. Jenna Victoria George. Adam Benjamin Gooch. Ryan Greaney. Amy Bethan Sarah Jones. Emma Jane Lewis. Helen Jane Lilo. Louise Overton. Ricky Vasant Patel. Ashley Punter. Laura Sheehan. Leslie Taylor. Kate Marie Thomas. Heather Ruth Vosper. Oluwole James Oberowa. Hugh Jones. Alicia Breda Lundy. Craig John Mead. And David Gwyn Rowlands.
Prwy awdurdod a brifysgol am ddirriedwyd I mi derbaniau chwi I radd athro mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Rebecca Jane Bailey. Iguera Anna Faboifo. Carol Louise Hughes. Paul Stephen Jarvis. David William Jeffrey. Catherine Sean Jones. David Martin Page. Catherine Priyan Pangeli. Wendong Pham. Laura Jane Price. Lloyd Roblin. Andrew Graham Shepherd. Thomas Bryn Slater. David Howell Cook. Wen Fan. Margaret Jane Henderson. Kun Lee. Ian Liu. Andrew Peter Mist. Evans Namdi Nkweki. Iona Rokoku. Jingzhang Song. And Rhian Turgus.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rath athro mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffraniau'r rath hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Teresa Rees, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Economic and Social Studies. Michael Karma Tushtik. Alicia Slawick. Sandra dos Santos Obrey. Louise Emma Anthony. Katarinsa Jawo. Alistair Stephen Law. Stephen Thomas McClinchy. Sylvia Migda. Hayley Louise Murray. Rachel Claire Piper. Gareth James Starkey. Joseph Marion John Bronwell. Keith Edward Clements. And Benjamin James Hatt.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn astudiaethau economaidd a chymdeithasol ac I holl ffraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Teresa Rees, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Sophia Chadzizi. Andrew Connell. Adrian Healy. Geraldine Lublin. Neris Elisa Owens. Helen Stevie Upton. Emir Llewellyn Williams. And Cheng Yu.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd doether mewn athroniaeth ac I holl ffraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Can I invite all those of you who've received your awards this afternoon to stand so that you can receive the greetings of the University and of the Students' Union from Mr Dick Roberts and Miss Rebecca Rees.
Boed â gwbl yn wastad dros lwydd at enrydydd ein prifysgol and gwlad. May the care ever be for the success and good name of our university and of our country.
You are now members of the distinguished alumni of this university. May your association with the university be cherished and be constant throughout your life, and may your care ever be for the fellowship of our university and the welfare of all people.
Congratulations, llongyfarchiadau. Thank you. Before you sit down, I'm sure all you very proud graduates would like to join in a long-standing tradition at Cardiff University at these ceremonies, and that is to pay a special tribute to your families and friends who've supported you in so many ways over so many years, emotionally, academically, and I'm sure not least financially. And indeed, to thank the academic staff and all who have helped you reach this important point in your life today. Can I therefore invite you to turn around and greet your family and friends, and if they can't be with us, give a wave to the cameras for the webcast, and say a very special and public thank you with a big cheer and a round of applause. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr. Please sit down.
I shall be presenting in Welsh. An English translation may be found on page 14. Bryn Terfel, Iwan Griffith, Matthew Rhys, Catrin Finch, Cerys Matthews. Mae dyled yr rhain yn enfawr i'r gŵr ydym yn ei anrhydeddu heddiw, sef Elfed Roberts. Ers dros 15 mlynedd bellach, ef yw prif weithredwr Eisteddfod Genedlaethol Cymru. Sefydliad sydd dros y blynyddoedd wedi rhoi llwyfan i dalentau ifanc ein gwlad, a thrwy hynny rhoi cymorth iddynt ddod i sylw'r byd rhyngwladol. Brodor o ben y groes yn Nyffryn Nantlle yw Elfed Roberts. Gadawodd yr ysgol yn 2015 a mynd i weithio gyda phapurau'r Herald yng Nghaernarfon. Wedi bod yno am 11 o flynyddoedd, aeth i weithio yn y diwydiant amaeth, cyn cael ei benodi yn swyddog datblygu Urdd Gobaith Cymru yn Eryri, ac yna'n drefnydd Eisteddfod yr Urdd yn y Gogledd. Ym 1986, cafodd swydd fel trefnydd y Gogledd gydag Eisteddfod Genedlaethol Cymru, ac yna yn 1993, fe'i penodwyd yn brif weithredwr yr Eisteddfod Genedlaethol. Mae Elfed fan hyn i'w weld wedi ymlacio ar y llwyfan heddiw, ond gallaf eich sicrhau fod i feddwl o'n crwydro ac bydd dwsinau o negeseuon ffôn a thestun yn aros amdano erbyn diwedd y seremoni raddio. Oherwydd ymhen ychydig dros bythefnos, cynhelir Eisteddfod Genedlaethol 2009 yn y Bala. Cafodd Prifysgol Caerdydd y pleser o gydweithio ag Elfed y llynedd, pan gynhaliwyd yr Eisteddfod Genedlaethol yma yng Nghaerdydd, a'r Brifysgol yn dathlu i phen-blwydd yn 125 mlwydd oed. Heblaw noddi'r goron, yr oedd gan y Brifysgol bresenoldeb amlwg ar y maes, a chyngor a chymorth Elfed yn hanfodol. Gwyddom o brofiad am yr egni sydd ganddo, a'r ddawn arbennig honno i gael pobl i gydweithio ac i gyflawni. Mae'r Eisteddfod yn denu tua 160 o filoedd o ymwelwyr yn flynyddol. Nid tasg hawdd yw trefnu ar y fath raddfa, gyda 177 o gystadlaethau eleni a 300 o stondinau. Yn arbennig ar Eisteddfod yn wyl symudol yng Nghaerdydd y llynedd, y Bala eleni, Glynebwy y flwyddyn nesaf. Mae'n rhaid dod i adnabod cyngor lleol newydd bob tro. Mae'n rhaid gallu delio ar wasg sydd yn aml yn gwneud môr y mynydd o'r peth lleia, a'r parcio di hwnnw gan amla, ac mae'n rhaid gallu delio ar anghenfil hwnnw, yr orsedd. Ond mae elfedd yn feistr arnynt i gyd, wel bron i gyd, heblaw y tywydd efallai, a dyn ni'n gweddio y gawn ni dywydd braf yn y Bala. Mae'n brodol iawn bod Prifysgol Caerdydd yn anrhydeddu Elfed Roberts. Yma y by'r athro G.J. Williams yn athro'r Gymraeg. Ysgol Haig a oedd yn arbenigwr ar yr hynafieithydd Iolo Morganwg. Iolo a fi'n gyfrifol am greu gorsedd beirdd Ynys Prydain, gan gynnal ei orsedd gyntaf ar Fryn Briallu yn Llundain ym 1792. Llwyddodd i gyplysu'r orsedd ar Eisteddfod, a heddiw yr orsedd sydd yn gyfrifol am seremonïau pwysicaf yr Eisteddfod, gan gynnwys coroni a chadeirio'r beirdd buddigol a defod y fedal ryddiaeth. Mae Prifysgol Caerdydd yn ymyfrydu yn ei holl gysylltiadau â'r Eisteddfod Genedlaethol, ac yn dymuno pob llwyddiant i elfed a'r tîm eto eleni. Pleser o'r mwyaf gennym heddiw yw cydnabod cyfraniad Elfed Roberts i ddiwylliant a bywyd Cymru.
Trwy'r awdurdod a roddwyd i mi gan y cyngor derbaniaf chwi fel cymrawd anrhydedd Brifysgol Caerdydd.
Wel, gai yn y lle cyntaf, longyfarch chi, fyfyrwyr, ar eich gradda heddiw yma a dymuno pob llwyddiant i chi yn y dyfodol. Can I first of all congratulate the students on their achievements today and wish you all the best in your chosen careers. Gai hefyd ddiolch i Brifysgol Caerdydd am yr anrhydedd yma. Mi ddoth i dipyn bach yn annisgwyl a deud y llia. Ond dydw i yn gwerthfawrogi yr anrhydedd a hefyd yn falch iawn o dderbyn yr anrhydedd yma ar ran yr Eisteddfod, oherwydd mae'r Brifysgol Caerdydd a'r Eisteddfod wedi bod yn cydweithio yn hagos iawn ac yn hapus iawn efo'n gilydd ers blynyddoedd, a da ni'n gobeithio y bydd hynny yn parhau. Diolch yn fawr iawn i chi. Thank you very much indeed.
It's my pleasure and delight actually to welcome onto the stage a singer from the Cardiff International Academy of Voice here at Cardiff University, Kirsten Sharpen, who hails from New Zealand, accompanied by Brian Davis, who is one of the most respected accompanists in the world of opera. Kirsten will sing to you the very famous aria, the Jewel Song from Gounod's Faust.
Hey!
That has now become a tradition in these graduation ceremonies, and if that doesn't send you out to the spring in your step, then I don't know what will. It's only a few weeks back that the Sing of the World competition took place on this very stage, and Kirsten is one huge talent who had actually competed very well in that particular competition and has a great career ahead of her. It's my pleasant duty now to draw the ceremony to a close. The occasion is naturally one of the most pleasurable in the university calendar. It's been a joy to be on the platform and to watch the pride, relief, as the students have paraded to collect their degrees. Some, I must add, almost if it is a walk to the gallows. But I hope it's now time for relaxation, that you will have a super day to end. And I'd just like to end by, on behalf of the university, paying due congratulations to certain people who, as students of the university, you know what's happened amongst your peers in the academic schools in which you've been. But behind all of this are the people who actually make this university work. And publicly, I'd like to give my thanks to the directors of the university, represented here today by Louise Casella, to the Pro-Vice Chancellors, represented by Terry Rees, who all work feverishly on behalf of this university in helping to maintain the standards we have. And last and not least, my personal thanks to Dr. David Grant, the Vice-Chancellor, who works tirelessly on behalf of this university and has carried out his performance and duties as doing the whole of graduation ceremonies. 6,000 hands, I think, David, you're now shaken at this stage. And it has been some achievement, but also some achievement by the way in which you lead the university. Finally, I'd like you to join with me in thanking Robert Court on the organ, who has played throughout the whole of these ceremonies. He is the university organist. He also is a musician of great distinction, a fantastic person in himself, runs a choir of great acclaim in Penarth, and contributes greatly to the life of the musical life of Cardiff. So, Robert, thank you very much on behalf of the university. Graduates today and those of you who've had higher degrees, my personal congratulations, and I wish you every success in your future careers. Good luck. Diolch yn fawr. Llon gyfachiadau.